Ну что там? Ой, ладно, сейчас, секунду. Перезапускаю YouTube на телефоне, чтобы чат чекать. Ура, победа. Все. Короче, нашел один интересный, как по мне, мод. Немного повозился. Не с первого раза, но он заработал вроде как. То есть, по крайней мере, место, откуда можно к нему отправиться, появилось. Вроде как даже все на русском.
Hi there.
Угу.
I'm Floyd, and this is my loyal companion Boris. We are harmless travelers and try to avoid... I'm in the area to hunt, fish, and gather herbs. Oh, I'm not alone. My friend Boris accompanies me. I'm just a restless soul wandering from place to place like the wind. Oh, I had women. One of them I loved. She passed long ago. Now my wife is the wilderness. Yes, I've modified it over the years. And Kenny's help. I get bored quickly if I stay in the same place for too long. So, this truck allows me to be on the move. That brings me rich hunt yield. And my It's a true German Shepherd. Maybe you're wondering how this breed could survive. Well, I'm not sure myself, but I bought him from some dog breed around. It is certainly one of the rarest animals of the post-war world. I even returned to Denver a few years back to mix it. There were only ruins and bones. No idea what. I want to go north to the Great Salt Lake very soon. I can take you with. I have to sell my hunting outcome there and get my truck maintained. From there, you can join a caravan to Vegas, or wherever you want to go. Could you help me quickly to get everything ready?
Ну да, в принципе, русские
So
субтитры
here
есть.
we are, Mickey's Motors. I hope it was pleasant to travel with me. I, for my part, enjoyed the company. Your stories from the Mojave were really entertaining. The people here are tough dogs, but you'll find everything you need here. There are free beds. There is also a dock to patch you together. And the mechanic, Kenny, can repair your weapon or vehicle like nobody else. I think I'll stay a little until Kenny brings my truck back into shape. After that, I don't know yet. Perhaps maybe I'll try my luck in the northern wasteland of New Canaan. But there are still many.
Угу. А, то есть можно сюда поехать, но дальше типа разбирайся сам как хочешь. А что тут вообще есть? Путь вперед, якобы. Какой-то городок.
Don't mess with me.
Давайте попробуем в городок зайти. Вот. Ой. Мы ничего не видели.
Don't mess with me.
С каким-то Микки не надо связываться.
Hey there. What can old Sam do for you? The Great Salt Lake has become an important hub during the recent conquest of the North. And out here is mostly no man's land with some communities in between. To the rail trucker and us, a loose network of places which have joined together. The rail network was repaired with our cold sweat and Boneville Flats, so-called the endless salt desert between us and Wendover. 100 miles across the plain, without shade. What do you want to do? Oh, there you have a great choice. Until recently, the Salt Lake area was the territory of the White Lakes, primitive natives, but very aggressive. They're enemies. North of Salt Lake begins no man's land, wide areas of the unknown. There are, however, isolated settlements, but Twin Falls is really the last glimpse of real civilization up there. If you go further north, then the real unknown begins. We know very little about this wilderness, but there are efforts to open up the north. Many caravans and fortune seekers break from here. Very few return. To the south and southeast is Caesar's territory. If you want to stay alive, you should avoid those. In the east, you will find the ruins of Salt Lake City. It's now called Toxicton because of the mysterious toxic clouds and strange creatures there. Many stories. Not even us ghouls go there. It's a strange and haunted place. The poisonous fumes and the radioactive. Then there is the trade route to New Vegas along the mountains. There, the 80s are always waiting for the next trade. The biggest threats are really the 80s and the Whiteleggers, of course. Both tribes have trained fight. This could be related to all these rumors about the burned man having been seen in Zion. Maybe the Whitelegs went down there to As you can see, there are many pleasant areas, but we don't depend on the NCR. The people up here are proud.
То есть это получается а-ля территория между двумя DLC-шками еще при этом.
Nobody knows. These clouds began to spread many years ago. Since then, no one has returned alive or with sanity from the ruin. There was perhaps only one man who could have told the secrets hidden in the Salt Lake City ruins. Bishop Mordecai. Several years ago, Mordecai left New Canaan with almost half the population. They moved south, towards New Jerusalem, the old home of his... They were not successful. Mordecai and a handful of followers returned to New Canaan. However, it was obvious to everyone that they were the only survivors of that ill-fated expedition. Now those people are all dead, slaughtered by Whitelegs. I tell you, my friend, avoid that place. It holds terrible things that's... This union of towns and communities was created about 8 to 9 years ago. At that time, the places around the Great Salt Lake, more and more travelers and caravans took the route past the Legion to move on to New Canaan, or other places to the east and north. However, with the growing population, the attacks from raiders and Mickey, Mr. Bowie, Wendover, New Canaan, Twin Falls, and the Waste Trek Company sat down at a table to discuss. He wanted to repair the old railway line across the Great Salt Desert. But not only trains would use the trails, but he also wanted to move trucks over the trail. As you can imagine, everyone thought the guy was crazy, but all had underestimated. Day and night he worked on his plan, and one day the first rail truck was finished. This was the birth of the Salt Lake. We began to mend the rails, from Mickey's Motors to Wendover and Bowietown. Right now we're working on the railway to Twins Falls. The rails can be used to get down to the NCR in Vegas, but the rail trucks only operate here in the north. From Wendover the train. All our troubles paid off in the end. From then on, we were able to trade Within hours, we were the focal points. Rail trucker patrols were able to guard the railroad, and the raiders and tribes were hopeless for years. The Salt Lake Trading Union spotted everyone with personnel, weapons, water. Until recently, it all worked wonders. But now it seems like the natives and raiders are a step ahead of us. The destruction of New Canaan has severely affected our alliance, and it seems to only be the beginning. Little is known about the North. The areas beyond Twin Falls are large. It's likely that there are many wild tribes and beasts. The city ruined. But perhaps there is also the land of milk and honey, and this is the reason. I guess you'll have to find out yourself, but you'd better not go unprepared. And don't leave. We mainly sell weapons, ammunition, and gear. We find them looting pre-war cities. Many of the cities. Of course, Kenny's workshop is also an important source of income. Many travelers take the long journey to us. But above all, what we need is water. There's no water source nearby, so we often send our water trucks up to Twin Falls, but it's a long way north. The waters of the large salt lake are salted and poisonous. So the fresh water from Twin Falls is extremely important for the whole region. Once the railway from Wendover to Twin Falls is complete. For now, we still have to take the mountain trail over arid. I built this place here, something like 30 years ago. Mickey, Kenny, LeChuck and I, it all started in the south, at the reservation. Mickey was commander of the elite guard. Today he calls himself only Mickey, after his conflict with Clark. Mickey is a tough bastard, but not a monster. He still shares many views with Clark, but Clark has crossed the line for him. For Clark, smoothies were nothing more than animals, and his experiments established the ghouls in the world and loathed the smoothies. That's one thing, but no living creature should be tormented like that. Mickey didn't forget that we were once smoothies too. He didn't deny our root. Mickey couldn't accept Clark's methods anymore. He convinced his best people and pulled them to his... He could have overthrown Clark and become the ruler of the reservation, but he respected his leader. Instead, I, his brother Kenny, his closest friend Joseph, and some more ghouls followed him. To this day, He used to be called Colonel Green. He was the commander of the elite guard before Mickey and Kenny came to us. We were a bunch of scientists and no one was really trained in combat. Sure, we had Mickey and Kenny join later. Just two of the survivors. Mickey took over the command of the guard team, so it started with Colonel Mickey Green. No one really cared. One thing is for certain, he protects his friends as faithfully as he trains, but you'd better ask him yourself. He doesn't like it when someone talks too much about him. The reservation, formerly known as the Nuclear Testing Facility of Los Alamos, top secret. During the war, the surrounding area was hit by several bombs and irradiated, but in the underground complex of the facility that lived and worked, many of them survived the direct nuclear attack, but only 40 of them survived. One of these 40 was Dr. William Clark, a high-ranking scientist of the Institute. 10 years of waiting passed before Dr. Clark turned his back on the facility. Almost a year later, he returned. Nobody but him of the original 12 ghouls, whom he had met on his journey, and who he called us ghouls the children of the wasteland, and he wanted to give us a new home, the RYZEN. Some say he was already mad at that time, but I believe that came some... Do you... Very well. Under the leadership of Dr. William Clark, we built our new home from the ruin. Los Alamos was a true gold mine that allowed us to build an imposing defense system. Dr. William Clark was extremely paranoid and was always afraid of a military. But our greatest protection was the radiation, which lay over the whole. So the years went by and the reservation grew. Dr. William Clark, however, became increasingly strange. While many of us, he wanted to defeat our infertility in order to form a completely new breed from our schools. A breed that's... The children of the wasteland would at last take their legacy and for his cruel experiments, he had female slaves caught to use as hosts. These poor... Nobody can say how many poor creatures found their death deep down in the forbidden third level. A ghoul was born, and he named his creation Belle. For ghouls, she was a... In spite of her terrible origin, she was a truly magical... Some of the doubters believed again, and that the goal sanctified all means. More slaves would... But the success rate was low. 3 more ghoul children could be created, but they had imperfections. They were... Above all, the price. The price... There were probably still slaves slaughtered and tortured down. After leaving the reservation, we roamed around for a while. Many of the old cities are still radioactive. Proper ghosts. For normal people like you, they're absolute death zones. Nobody dares to go. We ghouls are immune to radiation, and the fells leave us alone. Oftentimes we could plug. The villages and tribes snatched the stuff out of our hands, and we soon had a small fort. But we needed a place to hoard all our plunder, and where we could... This is how Mickey's Motors was born. This canyon seemed perfect to us, secured in 3 directions by mass... Nowadays, Mickey is too lazy for scavenging. Only the ruins south of Toxicton are still being... Oh, there's really not much to say. The 80s are causing more and more problems in the area.
Нормально так тут базу выдал.
Hey there. You're better off asking Uncle Sam. He knows. I was born west of here in Wendover. My father was a rancher, and we had a small... One day, when I was young, our farm was attacked by some white legs. I thought I was going to be forced to marry one of those animals, but on the way back to their camp, Joseph and his crew killed the whole gang of white legs. No, we're not together like that. Not so much different than among other humans. Among schools, there are as many good and as many bad ones as you'll find anywhere. Yes, sometimes. It all happened so many years ago, but of course I miss them. But life goes on. He takes care of me, keeps the bad guys away from me, and brings me nice things. Clothing. Joseph is so sweet. He looks so gross on the outside, but he... That's what I'm s- Well, aren't you really...
Так, нужно поспать.
I'm not wearing black because I'm in mourning.
What do you want? This.
Только патроны. Странно. Такс. 12,7. 5 миллиметров. 20 калибр.
What do you want? This.
Попробуем взглянуть. Все еще темно. Вот так вот. Все светлело. Концы Микки.
Good day. Can you not see I guard this gate? But to put it more precisely, I take care. You could say that. Mickey, trust me. I used to live in Gecko, but since the NCR has its fingers everywhere, I had to get away from it. So I joined some traders as a caravan guard.
Интересненько, однако.
Good day. Yeah, Mickey and I were formerly vault dwellers. Can you imagine that? That was Vault 53. And there, at 3 years, I read Dean's Electronics for the first time. With 7 years, I became... For some time, nothing really ran without me. I got the whole store somehow. But let me tell you one thing. The damage in this vault had a system. I can assure you of that. Something had... One day, our parents died. I don't know why exactly anymore. But Mickey just... Well, I had enough anyway. That was a fight against windmills down there. That's how it all started back then. There, I've learned everything. My skills later improved further in the wasteland. Sorry, you can see that I'm not...
Паяльник сожим. Контейнер анклава, интересно. Я все еще не до конца понимаю, чем здесь можно заняться. Здесь есть резиденция Микки, под которой нужен ключ. Направо не смотрим, там женщина, компьютер Тома. Дата, заколк, вот.
What do you want from me? This right here is the place of the living dead. More corpses here than in Arlington. Well, because they pay well for being patched together. And don't ask stupid questions like... Now, why don't you... I don't have time to care for your scratches. If you want... Oh, I just...
Так, мудак какой-то.
Hi there.
Свалить просто так нельзя, походу. Пещера. Открыта крыса. Ого. А помним, что в этой пещере есть какая-то... какой-то скрытый проход. А вот на них я, конечно, не хотел использовать патроны. Конечная пустость. Транспортное средство. Понятно. Как понял, здесь система по типу... Система по типу сначала добыть транспорт, потом можно будет перемещаться по разным локациям. Ну, тут два варианта. Тут скрытые пещеры в кавычках. И вот это вот помещение. Как понимаю, депо.
Good day. Oh, no, no, no. Do not worry. Sure, that thing could explode, but it won't. Imagine it would fail on the way. Or even worse, it would explode.
Ценные прям такие демократичные у него.
Yeah, sure. Chief mechanic. Well, a couple of the guys helped me, of course. Yes, that's absolutely right. Sometimes I even provide cars free of charge, if I get the missing parts to fix them. You know, a customer without a vehicle generates no income for me, besides a broken gun repair now and then. But a customer with a vehicle... See, for example, this amazing highwayman before my shack. Very nice haul. When we get the car running, you can have it, as long as you always maintenance it here. You'll have to sign a maintenance contract for that. Floyd and a couple of the others did. Awesome. Perhaps one of the scrap cars still has an intact engine. I haven't looked yet, because without the...
Допустим, мы нашли движок, топливный фильтр.
Good day. Awesome. I get to work in... The car purrs like a sweet baby kitten. And best of all, it belongs to you. Every 3 months, you should come to me. In addition, I can offer you... We can talk about this later in more detail. Oh, and before I forget, the car, of course, also needs fuel. These slaves are no good for me. Kenny wants something honest. I was never a womanizer. I could always... And now as a ghoul, well, my chances probably not improved. Thank you.
Так, окей, машина у нас есть. Теперь остается узнать, что находится в этой пещере, и отправиться дальше. Пещера крысов. Неожиданно в пещере крысов это скрыта крыса. Посмотрим, что здесь еще есть. надеюсь, это все. Музыка прикольная. Какая-то крысов. И кучка крысов, и как будто больше ничего. Здесь у нас завал. Ну я пошел, сам запутался. Вроде отсюда. А, нет. Здесь у нас этот. Вроде как я отсюда шел. Да. Потом сюда. Да, и здесь вот была развилка. Один завал. Еще один завал. Но глобально здесь ничего нет. Кроме самих кротокрысов. Ну, не знаю, чисто место это. Опыт подфармить. С кем типа болтаем, что ли, еще? Ой. Ранник. Гостем еще.
Hey there. Are you crazy? What's the matter? Hey there. Yes, sometimes. He takes...
Ну или куда-нибудь поедем. Не совсем понял. Так, путешествия организованы, как я понял. Ничего не понимаю. пошел дальше. Ничего не понимаю. Понимаю, какие-то скрипты не прогрузились, а путешествия. Ну, допустим. Вроде место, откуда мы поехали. А если я выйти хочу? А как? Так. Высохший ручей. Да. Выглядит немного наркомански. Так, стоп, что-то можно было деактивировать, мне показалось. Ладненько. Это все странно. Так, единственное место, куда я смог поехать, якобы Бойтаун. Высохший ручей. Все равно у меня очень много вопросов к механике перемещения. Еще раз нажимаем ехать. Вот такой вот прикол происходит. Типа мы едем. Сюда, кстати, не пускает. Окей, давайте следовать маршруту. Так, Бойтаун. До этого работало.
Hey there, I'm Ben. If you don't look... This is Eric Creek. The caravans and travelers stop here to... Just like everyone else, I was on my way to Twin Falls, looking for my fortune, and Gator offered me work. So, I stayed. Well, over there is the Restless Inn. If you want, you can also rent a bed. Otherwise, there is also the store of the... There really is not much. This outpost is located just between Bowiestown and Twin Falls, providing a safe stop. That would probably be our boss, Montgomery Gator. He runs the business of the waste truck company here in Eric Creek. If you want to talk to him, he's in the building opposite the inn. It belongs to the company. They do good business with the travel. What should I tell you? He takes care of tech. The guy is... As I already told you, right now he is still working on a vehicle. Oh, and he also builds...
Генератором. Даже работает. Не для вида. Сделаем. Вот так он.
What do you want? Ever heard of minding your own business?
Городок гостеприимный. Sherry lady.
Hello. This is a good place with good people. It's home. Fred and Maria lead the Restless Inn. Tubby wants to help them better, but Tubby is stupid and feed pig rats and plant honey. Me and my mom, we love hornet honey. There is a nest north of Arid Creek where but last time they bite and spit at me. I was sick for many days. Please, help me get some honey. You look so tough and mean. Nothing can stop you. But don't kill the nest. Oh, yes.
Good day. I'm one of the guards. If you want to hear gossip,
Ну, это, конечно, здорово. Свиньи. Накрыто свиньи. Кузня.
What's up? Sure. That won't help you. Ben says a lot from dusk till dawn. I only salvage the parts that I can still use. Fuel controller. Sorry. I have a 50. Hatfield the Tinkerer. I don't have.
Такие приветливые.
Good day. Do you want... Look at my face. Some asshole found the name funny. I'm not the chatter type. Better if you talk to Mr.
Move along, please.
What's up? This is a trading post and a resting place. What do you think? From here you can either continue to Bowietown in the south or Twin Falls in the north. There used to be a southeast route to New... The path between Bowietown and Twin Falls is very busy because of the fresh water in Twin Falls. Well, and west of here there are... I run the company's business here in Arizona. I haven't chosen this. Mr. Danton assigned me this task after my predecessor. I used to work as an accountant for a casino in Wendover. Mr. Danton. Meanwhile, I think it was a joke. And he was just...
Guess what? Being on guard to... No, just forget it. God damn it. It's not just a guard service, but since bloody cocksucker, I'm going nuts. Damn. Haven't listened to a nice stream for... Just like I told you. I was not always a ghoul, you know. But a few years after me and my pal Jim, may he rest in peace, were on board. A guy we had met in some bar told us after a couple of drinks about a place where we could get some nice loot. Jim and I didn't wait long to hike there. The guy had really not overstated. There was a Jim shit his pants and ran away. Found him dead in the desert a few days later. Most of the loot I could sell very well, but my enthusiasm about it didn't last long. At night I woke up often. From day to day I slept less, but was nevertheless rested. The few hours I slept I was haunted by terrible nightmares. It didn't take much longer, and only a minute's sleep a day was already enough to Then at some point I couldn't get to sleep at all anymore. I just never felt like being on drugs permanently. Oh, I can close my eyes. Sure, I know what caused it. This fucking laboratory. No one can help me. I've already given up all hope to ever sleep again before my end. That son of a bitch lays down in his bed peacefully I have given up hope.
Даже что-то интересное по квестам организовали. Так. Конечно, найти мед это не что-то вау. Но история про бессонницу уже интересно звучит.
Can I get you something to drink, traveler? Well, this here is Arid Creek. It got its name because, well, you could probably guess, the nearby... We're a sleepy trading post of the West Trek Company and but they don't really play a major role around here. It's mostly just used as an intermission for traders and travelers. This place may well just become deserted once the Eastern Railway between Twin Falls... Supposedly, Mr. Bowie from Bowie Town posted a bounty on somebody, but I really don't know much about...
Hey there, new in town? My name is Snake, and I'm a headhunter. But unfortunately, I'm stuck in this jerkwad. Are you blind? Don't you see I have a wounded leg? I'm not getting away. I was looking for a guy named Hanky Pete. Ever heard of him? Hanky Pete's a thug, one of the bad ones. Mr. Bowie from Bowie Town hired me to track him down. He promised me 600 caps. A couple of miles east of here, I'd caught up with him. Thought I could catch him, but this wanker had been waiting for me. Before he could kill me, I threw some shells at him, so the coward escaped. Maybe he thought I would bleed. Sure, but why should I tell you? How much? As you wish.
Welcome to the Restless Inn. Want to eat something? Oh, Tubi is a good lad. When he was a kid, he was stung by one of those. I would recommend my Wasteland chili. It's wonderfully spicy and... Well, why not? So, you'll need to start with a jug of Jimmy's Best. Then I let it all simmer in a pan after that. And I serve the... Here. You won't be able to...
Сколько вообще большая карта здесь? Окей, разберемся по ходу. Просто ничего, ладно. Так. Единственный минус этого DLC непонятно, где можно пройти, где нельзя пройти. По карте я даже не у границы пока что был. Ну да ладно. Должно быть здесь. потому что знаю. Вам нужна веревка, чтобы забраться в эту область. Интересно. А где я ее достану? Эти край карты. Мне кажется, я почти кругаля дал, да. Вытащили бамбус. Так, ок, ладно.
Mojave be with you, traveler. My name is Terok. I was in Arid Creek to sell hides and skins. Now I'm going to rest here. I'm not. You may ask me. I don't know you, and my people don't know you as well. We like to... Sure. Maybe hobby.
Конечно, все славно. Веревку-то где достать? Во-первых, а во-вторых, зачем там кладбище это? Ну-ка еще раз гляну. Старое кладбище. Просто выкопанная могила. Блять, что началось, нормально разговаривали. Здесь просто откопали какой-то трупешник зачем-то. И все. Я знаю, чтобы достать мед, мне надо... Нужна веревка. Во-первых... Ой. Веревка. Далее еще вопросики. Много книг, кстати. Зачем-то нам, значит, нужно быть-то.
Hey, sit down. Stay a while, my friend. You... well, at some point, a man's gotta stop arguing with himself. Feeling twice. I don't want to fight it no more. Understand me? And I don't... well, I don't give it.
Так, веревка. Где мне добыть веревку? Ничего непонятно, но очень интересно. Уходим отсюда. Кажется, самый сложный и скучный городок, что я здесь встретил, если честно.
Good day.
What's up?
Why?
And why does that concern you? Keep...
Good day. Do you...
Просто боезапас. Веревка, веревка, веревка. Куда ж тебя взять-то?
What's up? Not really. Don't you? What's up?
What do you want? Are you serious? It's...
И тут все приветливые, разговорчивые, интересные, прям вау, не могу. Осталось разобраться с веревкой.
Can I get you something to drink, Trap? Whoa. Well, the white leg.
Hello. Enough to know it's a damn dog's life. Life is a tiring and bleak roundabout without goal or purpose. Till one day we simply fall down and... You want to go there? Forget it. Believe me, it's better that way. I hope it was blown to hell. Don't you think I've already come? Yes.
Он ползет. Найти 15 кусочков. Ну, это для этого нужна веревка.
Ah. Wolf hasn't been sober for weeks. The inn is run by Fred and Maria.
А, это как этот... Доп. Одежда. Понятно.
Good day. Good day. Most comes...
Окей, если мысль просто поехать в следующую локацию. А, во, мы теперь машинка. Вот так вот, если приблизить, мы теперь типа машинка. Идеально, не пойдет. Вот в локацию теперь заехать не могу. Здесь тупик. Поедем обратно. Да, я пройти не могу почему-то. Так, окей, как мне вот. Точно хочу заехать в этот. Кажется, здесь какой-то баг есть. Видимо, я должен был прям максимально ровно пройти. Ничего не понимаю. Местами просто не работает там и все. Тупик. Здесь опять тупик. жетон. Как? Вообще вот надо смотреть, ладно. Заезжаем. Мне нужнее. Все собрали. Звуки атмосферные. Вот старались чуваки. Зайти нельзя. Я прям все смотрю в идеале. Где хочется побывать, все смотреть, все увидеть, я бы сказал. Так уже они сделали прям так интересненько. Допустим. Интересно, интересно. Многовато.
I'm Dr. McCoy. I was in the NCR's army for some time, and after my army time, I was with the followers. I came to Bowie Town with the caravans. Their doc just passed away in a gunfight. I'm a doctor, not a... Fascinating, if he didn't just fool you. Let me think. These are pretty strong sleeping pills. Normally, I would not provide them so easily without prior investigation. Fine. Here are the pills. Tell him to only take one pill.
I'm Sheriff Hardcastle. Yeah, sure. Don't cause trouble. Don't kill the innocent. Don't hit... I might have something for you, if you're good with a gun and... bounty hunting. But my people don't have time to search. We have a problem with a man. Well, let's just say the guy is a disgusting monster. Bites. He just recently attacked a farmer and her daughter who are on their way. She's over with Doc McCoy in the clinic. She's wouldn't hurt my feelings if you let him suffer a bit before you do it. He's a very tall guy with a beard and a mutilated right ear. As usual, the old sheriff was shot, and I just happened to be in town.
Нормально так прошел по этим. Ну, локации покрупнее, как я понял. мелкая, блядь. Мы сделали круг, зачем-то получили лом, не знаю зачем. Судя по тому, как тут все устроено, здесь каждый предмет для чего-то нужен. Боже, сколько вас здесь? Джек Фреск, зачем сюда пришел? Что получить ломик, рожок с патронами и все. Допустим. Да, возвращаемся. Там больше здесь ничего не будет. И осталось понять, зачем нужен ломик. Где он пригодится. О, да. Так, вроде всех перебили. Это еще был значок неизвестной зоны. Не, ну вайбик у мода определенно имеется. Напоминает новую Калифорнию чем-то. Это интересно.
Hey, this one is Butters. Look at that. You're not that dumb. Butters gang, Butters camp, Butters... Very simple. Don't... Now don't be cheeky. We do not... Or did you miss our guns? Just because we're not such a badass like... Butters and his gang hunt critters. Frank the Butcher sometimes buys from us, but he... West of here, there's a small gorge with a pond. There you can catch fish, and it's relatively safe. However, in the east, there is a giant anthill. A few of them even spit fire. So, I would avoid the southern part of the forest. A cave is also nearby. I wouldn't go... Really, if you think about it, it's best to...
Интересненько. Полить. И где-то еще в ангаре пещеры есть. Так, получше пещеры. Порут. предохранить нормально. Мне, конечно, да, мысль. Сказать, здесь ничего нету. Что так и есть. К сожалению. И вообще ничего. До пещеры осталось. Ну не, модик очень кайфовый, вайбовый. Чисто вот за такие локации уже с плюс ставлю. Как и за аудиосопровождение. Атмосфера нагоняет нереально. Единственное, крысы было так вот не доставали в каждую секунду. На них распинаться вообще никакого интереса нет. Тут еще часть всего, в принципе, делает этот визуал в плане того, что сверху еще стоит куча модов. Поэтому вот так вот в купе со всем этим, с глобальной сборкой, с модом выходит невероятно вайбово. Своего рода, я бы даже сказал, словил вайб, наверное, этого сталкера. Блин. Это интересно. Окей, минное поле. Но зачем оно здесь? Ничего. знаю, почему так. Да, еще одна такая же. Вот, сука, зачем? Местами, кстати, перегружены этими деревьями, то есть вообще не видно, куда идешь. Не видно, непонятно, точнее, как пройти правильно. Здесь вот пещера должна быть. Ну, типа отсюда я должен в нее зайти. Допустим. Его надо полков. Пу-пу-пу, ну-ка. Они, получается, на этих, на скорпионов или на пауков, на этих, как его зовут, забыл слово. На муравьев натянули модельку. И паучья пещера. Нормально, нормально. Одним укусом много оттяпали. У них как будто дамаг реально от скорпиона. Патронов накупить на пистолет и на дробаш. О, от скорпионов моделька. Именно скорпионы багуются под землей. Ой, не-не-не-не. Спасибо, не надо. Я не голодный. Ага. Не-не, не ха-ха. Блять, она под текстуру, походу, улетела. То есть с нее какой-то лут определенный должен быть. А, не-не-не, все окей. Окей. Мы здесь нашли какой-то мега-супер-дупер лут с золотыми самородками. Серебряными самородками. Вопрос, куда их применить теперь. Я понимаю, что их можно просто продать, но мне кажется, для чего-то они еще же должны быть.
Hello. Pretty boring. Most people don't have enough caps to make a deposit or prefer. That's why I spend most of my time waiting for customers and read books. Most customers have dubious credit applications that I must reject because it's obvious that they would run away with the caps or squander them for gambling, women, and drinks. Do you see the robots? I'm Angela Bowie. Yes? You mean because he's so successful and influential in Bowie Town? We finally live in a Hicksville. Here everyone knows everyone and the people here don't give much on prestige. My mother died at my birth. He founded the city together with Mr. Danton. My father recognized a good location in the village ruins, and many people talk badly about. Why you want to know? You are very curious. If he's not in the house. Hello. We only approve a.
Я могу просто зайти сюда. Открыть дверь. Допустим.
Move along, please.
Пускай хранилище. ладно.
Hey there. Not bad, not bad. Payment's good. Not really. I'm not allowed to chat during duty. For
What's up? Do you want me to keep your ass free? Forget it. I'm not interested. If you want to work, contact Sheriff. In any case, harden up. Because I'm good with a gun and...
Бойня. Апартамент. Это у нас Кабесиус, не звучит хайпово.
Howdy. I had a... He served me better than my...
Good day. So, you... This could prove useful indeed. Well, for the beginning, I have a simple delivery for my... It's 200 ca... Well, here's...
What do you want? Damn, yes, but... Yeah, he named it after me. Just leave me alone. What the fuck? So what? Just fuck off.
Невероятные диалоги, конечно.
You wanna fly? Takahashi, believe me, I've everything. The biter? I shouldn't have given the... I've heard that he's roaming the area of Arid Creek. In your place, I would... My little lab and my breeding station down...
The results were amazing. Well, I don't care actually. You better.
И он дал мне наводку. Спасибо. Где как мы ничего не пропустили. Мне кажется, это базу взять на всякий.
I'm Frank. About. I haven't found a woman yet. I only trade with. I'm Frank. Yeah, I have something for you. You have to do. That's right. The majority of them come from the Brahmin herds of Mr. Danton. The rest of the meat is sold to.
Вроде подобное. Хер с ним. Красивый склад, звучит, конечно, хрипло.
Good day, traveler. I came here with my husband, but he only found death. Only his body reached Bowie Town. My little store covers the needs of everyday. Yes, at the moment. A caravan shotgun including 24 cartridges. As supplies, I have caravan food and 2 liters of.
Bye.
Good day, traveler. Good day, traveler. Good day, traveler.
Так.
$500 cap. Every guest of Madame Janine's exclusive club. This ensures that not any... Then...
I have the most crispy iguanas in the... Butters and his two friends, Tommy and Travis, work for me. These three know the best spots. Sometimes they're on the road for several days. Don't ask me if you want to visit them. Yes, of course.
Такс.
Move along.
What's up?
Play.
What's up? Well, give it to me. I've been waiting for that. I'm sure you did a good deal with...
Hello. And they should help me. Whatever it takes. So give it. Bleh! This stuff kicks out. You kidding? I've never been so awake for 100 years. You ain't giving up.
Hello, traveler. Oh, I'm just passing through.
The biter? Yeah. Oh, so you're a bounty hunter. Now that you mention it, when I arrived here yesterday, I saw someone who fit the description on the... He looked as though he didn't want to be seen, and I thought it might be a trapper or something, but I... Well, I don't know. Are you certain you want to find him?
Конечно, меня где-то обманывают. Вижу одно место, которое пока что, видимо, не заглядывал. А, нет. Здесь тоже подняться нельзя. Планетов немного. Либо в той пещере. Для того, чтобы попасть, нужна веревка. Либо тот NPC меня обманул. На веревка. Где веревку достать, не знаю.
What do you want? I don't get.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Hello, traveler. Well, all right. Well.
То есть сюда мы ходили. Эх, вот бы еще уведомление своего вверху не задолбило.
So, here your road finally ends. Did you really want to find the biter? Nobody can change who they are. My deeds may seem cruel, but ultimately, I only show these for only those who have seen. You know, I'd usually just... Why take the risk when I can just kill you now? Besides...
Не очень умно, да? Ну что-то догадывался, что именно этот чувак и будет тем самым. Ну да, невероятные путешествия, которые здесь реализовали криво. Вот кто сюда надо смотреть. Он через раз работает. Задумка, конечно, интересная, но лучше бы они просто сделали по классике. Потому что вот опять я не могу войти в город. Удобство. Перед вами неисследованные земли. И машины 2 штуки почему-то. Вот как мне их поставить? Срабатывает как-то через раз просто. Здесь заработало. Здесь опять глючит. Ладно, попробуем еще раз. опять он не работает по-нормальному. Ну, пожалуйста, можно мне в город зайти? О. Супер. Там, наверное... Вы не можете ждать в этой локации. Ну, если так, вот так прождать. Делаю вот так.
Good day. Good job. Sure. There. Good. Now, listen carefully. Go down south to the bar in Mickey's Motors. The keyword is... There is no keyword. Inside there's important documents. 500 cash. No. Don't forget.
Move along, please.
What can I do for you? For me, there isn't really much to tell. My parents are from Chinatown in Frisco. I spent some time with the caravans through the wasteland for a couple years. When the work was too boring, I joined a caravan. I'd heard the company was looking for skilled people like me. Now I'm building.
Нормально, у них тут так стафа. Нести-ка бы это всю ночью, конечно. Чисто весь Вегас перестрелять пару раз.
Move along, please.
What's up? All right, one left. You made short work of the biter, so I doubt you'll have much trouble. Guy calls himself Marty the Fly. No idea. The guy blindsides people and he's good at what he does. But don't let him fool you. In any case, he made a huge mistake with his last heist. Now, he cheated. The council at Twin Falls is understandably upset, and they want to see old Marty dead. Now, I don't know what happened or how much he stole. Nah, this is about headhunting, not debt collecting. After all, Marty... The main concern here is the council's injured pride and the fact that Bowie Town should present itself as a partner. The stolen caps don't seem to bother them. They want to make an example. Maybe you're lucky and Marty has some, but I wouldn't count on it, as Marty tends to... Nah, since the events of Twin Falls, he disappeared without a trace. However, you can ask, all in all, the head of Marty was worth...
So, what is... So, what is her? Another one who doesn't know what's good for. Sure.
О, супер. Как дебаф пропали.
Yes. Yes. Then don't...
Супер-мега-тупер-пупер. Так, ладно, попробую сейчас отправиться в этот. Так, так, нам припарковаться. Что мне для этого сделать типа нужно? Да. Ну, 100% отсюда выезжали, это я помню. Я просто как сюда заехать обратно. Ёкарный бабай. Давай стыковаться уже. Тяжело, тяжело. Эй, ну... Под таким углом надо. Так, сейчас мне нужен коллега Элрой. Похож на коллегу.
Hey, what's up, buddy? I bet you would like to hear a story about how I got this. But to tell you the truth, I fell down while Brahmin bull riding in Wendover. It also got cankers in half the lower leg to. I grew up in Broken Hills, but after the uranium was exhausted, I've worked there for many years in the mines. Could have contributed to my This is a long time ago. Much hasn't remained of my wealth. What the bloody hell are you talking about? Who has no keyboard? Chill out, buddy. I'm the one you're looking for. Let's go somewhere.
Keyboard.
Okay, listen. Here's the package. Take it. Hey, damn it! These wankers have followed me! Take cover! Thanks for your help. I thought I would have these jerks off. Well, doesn't matter. You get the package. Yes, they belong to the Legion. I can't tell you more about it. Sorry, it's nothing personal, buddy. Elliot will have his reasons to leave some things unmentioned. After all, you're still alive. I'm leaving now. Well, maybe we'll see.
You want to talk about? On the one hand, I can certainly do something with you. And on the other hand, I can offer you a fund. Sure, you take the whole thing up. We do new paint, new pads, new fittings, new... This is getting hot. Damn hot. Oh, before I totally... I would have to take 10,000 caps for it in total. I wonder if you say that. Excellent. However, the cost of quotes is... Well, I'd make it cheaper. No idea.
Good day. Good job. I told you it was a delicate matter. I can't tell you without concession from Mr. Danton. You have survived. Besides, I knew of the attack as little as you did. Otherwise, I would have warned you. No idea.
So you're the new one, Ellie. I can only say so much, but there was evidence in the... Supposedly, it was to try and kill the burned man, who was secret Legion operations at the Great Salt Lake. Well, for some time now, our caravan... Usually, raiders and savages are no problem for us. If there's more of them, we just increase the number of guards. The latest attacks are much different. They're not done by the ordinary... This gang carries out their attacks with motorcycles. They hit fast and disappear even faster. The 80s have always been a threat, but lately it seems like they know all our routes. And previously they were only focused on the goods, but now it seems as if they're mainly... I've built a small caravan which is heading for Arid Creek. Elliot spread the rumor that this caravan But this caravan's only bait. We especially need to know if the Legion is involved in any of this. Your job will be... I can only say so. Supposedly, secret... Good. You'll be briefed with more details by old McHenry. He'll lead the caravan. That boy is a useless idiot. And it is...
Хорошо, хорошо. Ну-ка, ну-ка. И не столько. Я просто кулаки.
What do you want?
Если я сделаю вот так.
Howdy.
И насильный, то есть я просто убил его сына, такой привет. Ладно, фиг с ним. Просто было интересно посмотреть.
Move along, please.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Так, ну как я понимаю, тут DLC достаточно крупные. Поэтому пока что перерыв. Вот, и завтра уже продолжу. Я думал, оно будет как-то покороче, но на удивление такое. Есть в целом чем заняться. Задание в стиле Вегаса. Несколько этапов. Поэтому, да, пока проходим дальше. Проходим дальше и смотрим, что интересно подкинуть. Все. Получается до завтра, наверное.